Here we go. Let's get these questions from the DMs.
Yep.
All right, well, that's what I heard. So, what do you want me to tell you? Welcome to That's What I Heard, the podcast. My name is Little Frex. Sebastian Kennelly is back. Boy, did we miss him.
Hello, I'm here. Welcome.
Okay, now I'm annoyed. Now I miss you.
No, I'm kidding.
He was lost at sea, but now he's back. So that's the theme of this episode, trouble at sea. There's been a lot of trouble out on the high seas. So we record this podcast on Thursdays. It comes out on Tuesday. As of an hour ago, they have found the missing submarine, the wreckage. The crew is dead. Case closed.
Is this real?
Dead serious. The mystery is over. But now, okay, so people were living for this. Like, will they or won't they find the submarine? Are they running out of air? People were like, these sick fucks out there. They were giddy with excitement. They're like, it's so crazy because right now I'm getting a cup of coffee in Brooklyn. And while I'm doing that, four billionaires are under the sea gasping for their last breath. People were excited. They're going to be sad to learn that actually it was a implosion and they died a quick and painless death.
Oh, you hate to hear it.
Yeah, people, exactly.
Everyone was hoping they would suffer.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone was hoping that it was like, like on the window. Yeah, a lot of sick fucks out there.
Yeah, I bet you if
they're not going to be happy.
If they had their way, they would deliver a little bit of oxygen, just pump it in and let them suffer a little longer. Pump it in, let them suffer a little longer. I know that a lot of these sick fucks out there, their dream scenario was for the submarine to be found, brought to the surface, which it can't be. Every scientist was like, even if we find it, we're shot. Yeah,
but
we know about the bends.
Their dream scenario was a scene in which we have the submarine and we're racing to get the bolts off.
Yeah,
down to the seconds as the air is running out.
Yes, and then there's one person that's like holding their breath, so the other person has a little more air.
Exactly, because there's a father and son. So the father is sacrificing his last breath so that the son can have the last morsel of air. And these psychopaths out there, they were hoping for that scenario. We're down to the last bolt. We got the wire cutters. We're trying to get the bolt off. But
Insane.
It's not the case.
Well,
it was a painless death.
Even if that was the case, they would all come out with severe brain damage.
Oh, it's horrible.
It's so fucking wild. It's like we saved them, and they're all like, no.
I know they all come back like that kid Otto Warmbier. Maybe remember who went to North Korea and they kept him in the prison and they sent him back when he was like brain dead.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, sad.
It is sad. It's all sad.
It is sad.
I think of it's like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just don't have curiosity about the world. Like, I never am interested in going to North Korea, and I never am interested in going to the bottom of the sea. In fact, this whole submarine issue really just got me thinking about the sea.
Okay.
Right? And here's what I realized. I don't think I've ever thought about it before. In fact, I've never been to sea. Ever. I've been on the ferry in the East River. I've been on a booze cruise in the East River.
Of course. You were born on a booze cruise, let's be honest.
In the East River.
Let's be honest, you are a booze cruise. Literally, when I imagine you getting cozy at night, it's with liquor soaked like that rug in the booze cruise, just putting that around your body.
No.
Yes.
No.
I love a booze cruise. You know what's fun about the booze cruises?
You throw up.
That's fun, but when everyone's just trying to grind and like the whole ship is rocking, so like everyone just can't dance. Oh, I love that.
I was actually on a wild, when I was a rapper, people were like, we're doing a cruise around in the East River and we want you to like host something. And I'm like, yeah, all right. So I brought 4 of my friends. We go on. There's literally like 20 people on this entire boat. Cool. There was nobody there. So I go, well, I can't stand in front of nobody and like host something. So I ended up never performing. And then like towards the end, we just sat and looked at the dock, but couldn't dock because there was another party boat there. Oof. So we sat for like 2 hours, being very close and just not being able to get off the boat. It was hell.
Torture.
Hell.
That was me. I took a plane and I sat on the plane for over an hour at the gate.
Tarmac, yeah.
Yeah, they sent me $50.
Really? In credit or cash?
Credits. JetBlue said fly with us again, you know.
JetBlue, they always get you.
Yeah, whatever. I'm thinking about flying some biddy into town.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Do you do that?
I've never done it, but wouldn't that be fun?
I've been flown in before. It is fun.
It rocks.
First class, house pickup.
By a man?
Mm-hmm.
You got flown first class house pickup?
First class house pickup SUV. It's really fun.
Well, I don't think you know my financial situation. I was more thinking of middle seats.
Oh, no. Nobody's coming.
L-I-double-R.
Sebastian, nobody's coming.
No, I was thinking middle seat, L-I-double-R. You come to me.
No. I need to be getting off the airplane. The sign with my name. Escort me to the Escalade. We go to the Palms Hotel and Casino or wherever we might be going.
Yeah, nah. Never mind. I'll use it for my own ventures.
Yeah, just use it for your own things. Can you tell me about so the fact that I've never been to sea actually really startled me because it's never something I thought about. I didn't even realize I've been on the beach, but I've never been in like an ocean scenario or a sea scenario ever.
Interesting. What do you consider the sea?
Like the water?
Like is the lake the sea?
No. I've been in a lake.
Cool. Just making.
Not a fucking loser.
No, but you're dumb in some ways. In some ways, I could consider you looking at a stream being like, I've never seen the sea. Look at that, the Pacific.
The mighty Pacific.
Yeah.
So can you tell me about some of your experiences at sea?
Okay. Yeah, me at sea. I've been on several cruises.
Okay. So what was the thinking there? Family, I assume?
Ex's family. They were into cruises.
Red flag.
You said it. Me? No comment. I mean, I was a monster. I would literally get on these cruises with her family and just drink 20 beers in a hot tub.
Right. Well, that's, I think, what they want you to do, right? Gamble, drink 20 beers in a hot tub.
I'd be up all night gambling. She'd be like, I'm tired. I'd be like, go to bed. I'm up.
Is the food any good?
No, but you could eat fish and chips at 4 a.m.
Right. 24 hour. You can get whatever.
24 hours.
That's kind of nice.
Slamming beers. Oh, God. I remember me and my friend were there. We were in a hot tub, 2 Coors Lights in our hands, and the Verrazano Bridge was going over us. I was like, fuck, I've made it. I've made it. Just looking in a hot tub. My ass cheeks are already on the seat of the jacuzzi.
Right.
That's how, because my pants are falling down instantly, you know?
Did you say the Verrazano?
Yeah.
Why?
Because that's how it goes into the ocean.
That's how you get to sea.
Yep. You go underneath the Verrazano.
I actually didn't even know what was the protocol. How do you even get to sea? Didn't even know.
Under the Verrazano.
Isn't that interesting?
It is.
Wow.
Yeah.
You left from what, Chelsea Piers?
Chelsea Piers. I loved it. Oh, I Google all the time to go on a cruise. It's so hedonistic. I love it all. Oh, God. I understand why they have these single cruises because it's like, add fucking a stranger to that. It's a delight.
But aren't the rooms kind of shot?
Yeah.
So there's no luxury experience, right?
I was once in a balcony room.
And that's a luxury experience?
I mean, you look at a balcony, you're looking out into the middle of the ocean.
It's terrifying. Now,
it's terrifying.
Now, what's that going to run you? Money-wise, your balcony room. All inclusive. Balcony.
Yeah, all
And then
inclusive.
where are you going? And so where'd you go?
Bermuda.
Okay, Bermuda. And now I'm thinking Bermuda Triangle. We're going to get sucked in. What's the deal?
Of course, I'm scared of the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, no, I actually don't even know what that means. I don't even know what it is. I heard it once when I was a kid. Now I'm not going to Bermuda.
You could all just be shitty people on a cruise. Oh, it feels so good.
Okay.
Go to a buffet, eat ice cream, then eat breakfast. Oh. Oh, God.
Did you ever find love on a cruise?
No.
Oh, because you went with that.
Yeah, we lost love. I lost love on a cruise.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I lost at sea. What do you think about the guy that jumped off the cruise, the teenager that killed himself?
I didn't hear about this.
You didn't hear about this?
So today we're covering all sea-related news. So
cool.
So you can go ahead and tell us about that.
There was a gentleman that was on a cruise in Bermuda. Do you know about this, Mike?
I have not. I don't think I've heard this.
Cool, Bermuda or Bahamas or something, and he jumped off, and he basically to show off after his senior year, and he got eaten by sharks.
Oof. I'm just picturing it, thinking about how it would feel.
To be eaten by sharks?
Or the jump.
I hope they start with my ass.
All right, you're out of control. Listen, even though the submarine issue has been resolved, by the way, the submarine is our new Napster. I'm just going to keep going back to it until we commit suicide. Let's see. 5 people were on board, including the OceanGate founder and 4 tourists who paid $250,000 apiece, but were still told to pack their own sandwiches. Right. On board was this guy, Paul Henry Nargolet, French explorer, who is known as Mr. Titanic, because he owns a company that owns the rights to the Titanic wreck. Now, that's very interesting, and I'd like to get some type of sea expert in here to explain how do you buy the rights to the Titanic wreck?
Oh.
Yeah,
how do you do
I don't know.
I don't think you need a sea expert. I think you need an entertainment lawyer.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
Isn't that intellectual property?
I don't. No, it's physical property.
So somebody owns the remains of the Titanic.
This is what I'm hearing.
I am partial shareholder in United 93, so.
Yeah.
Intern doesn't even know what that is. No idea.
He's shaking his head no.
What do you think United 93 is in the corner?
Jeremy the intern, 19 years old. What do you think United Flight 93 means when we reference it?
I have no fucking clue.
Take a stab. Any guess?
Any guess will do.
Fucking a mail stamp?
What does that even mean, bro?
No.
He's like trying to think of the oldest thing he can think of, the oldest, most irrelevant thing he can think of,
and he goes, in the 20s.
A mail stamp. Did y'all work on the Pony Express?
I know y'all old timers over there.
y'all own a mail stamp?
Well, wait, what was that? Atari?
I don't know why we're giving him a southern accent.
Wait, Sebastian,
Jeremy's
do you want to tell
from the
him what
Bronx.
it is?
Oh, yeah. It's where they, during 9/11, you know 9/11? Before or after were you born?
Oh, God.
God. Get him out of here.
Get him out of here.
Get him out of here. That's the first mistake you made. It was when one of the planes crashed. And that it crashed in a field in Pennsylvania, and that was United 93. And they say they believe that there was this whole theory that like all the men got up and they fought the terrorists and put it down, but the U.S. government just shot it down in the field.
Yeah.
So a stamp was a good answer.
Stamp is a good answer. Now, Jeremy, I am curious. So, like, you went to school, and is there like a 9/11 section of learning, or what?
No, actually, I don't know too much about it.
Oh my God.
The most I know is from like history shows, like maybe National Geographic or something like that.
Really? So when you're going to school, there's never like a 9/11 day? Perhaps
like,
on 9/11 itself, where we would go,
the actual day.
Here's
maybe
what
like
happened.
a U.S. period or something, like when you go to class, 45 minutes. But
Okay. So have you ever heard the name Donald Rumsfeld?
no.
Okay.
Oh,
What do they teach these kids
Yeah,
in
okay.
school?
Interesting.
interesting.
They don't teach you about 9/11 at all?
Never.
Wow.
Get the fuck out of here. They don't want you to know.
Yeah, that's it.
Because they keep harping on the never forget.
I know.
Right.
And now they're not like including in the curriculum a 9/11,
It's the opposite of never forget.
Yeah.
It's don't even tell.
Yeah.
Don't ask, don't tell 9/11 policy.
I can't stand. I'm furious, Jeremy.
You are getting college credit for this internship. You will be educated.
Yes.
If there's one thing I'm going to tell you, you will be educated.
I wonder what his classmates' internships are.
Yeah, what are other kids in your school doing for their internships?
Not as fun as this, right?
Yeah, they're actually not doing any internships.
Because they're losers. But you're not.
yeah.
You're a hustler,
Right.
and you're going to make it.
I'm on my grind.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
He's in his bag.
That's what's in his bag.
He's in his bag.
Yeah, we're young.
Yeah, we're young.
Who do you think's younger, me or Frex?
I would say Frex.
I love that. That's the right answer, bro. He's a small kid.
He's a smart kid because you're wrong, but you were right.
You were right to say that.
You were right to say it, but you are wrong.
That's the answer you gotta say.
All right, we're bringing it back. This has been talked about a lot, but it's pretty interesting family dynamics at play because one of the men on the submarine was a guy named Hamish Harden, who's a British businessman who lives in Dubai and sells private jets. But he's really into exploring shit. Like he went to space. Like the guy loves a mission.
Yeah.
He loves a mission. So now his stepson is being criticized on TikTok and elsewhere for going to a Blink-182 concert while the search was underway for the missing submarine, while his father gasped for air. He was tweeting at Tom DeLonge, "I'm here at the concert for support, bro." And the best one was that there was like this OnlyFans model, and he does a tweet that's like, "Please pray for my family." And then the next tweet is just like, like a picture of the girl with like a fat ass, and he's just like, "Please sit on me." So now people are saying,
I think the verbiage was a little different.
Was it?
I think it was, "Where should I sit?" And he said, "On me."
Okay, but the message is the same,
Yeah, you're right.
right?
But when you're horny, it's different. He initiated, it's not like, "Where should I sit?" Right?
Right. She's like, "Where should I park this ass?"
Oh God,
he's
and
like,
I loved it.
And he's like, "Right on me." So now, sorry, we're going to TikTok for a moment. You know I don't know how to work this app. So now Cardi B did a really funny TikTok on this.
So one of the billionaires that's missing on the water from that submarine shit. One of the billionaires, their stepson, is at a concert, right? A Blink-182 concert. And people is like, well, what is he supposed to do? Be sad at the house? Is he supposed to go look for himself? Yes. You're supposed to be at the house sad. You're supposed to be crying for me. You're supposed to be right next to the phone waiting to hear any updates about me. You're supposed to be constantly your mom and shit. Like, isn't it sad that you a whole fucking billionaire and nobody gives a fuck about you? Like you missing and motherfuckers is ready to shake dicks at concert. That's crazy. I'd rather be broke. I'd rather be broke than like.
So I thought that was pretty wise.
She's very wise. I mean, like, you should be at home.
You should be at home. But this brings up an interesting point about family dynamics. Mm-hmm. Because it's not the father. It's the stepfather. Ooh. Now, I have 2 step-parents. Uh-huh. And if my mom's missing in the sea, I'm going fucking Dunkirk. I am commandeering small boats and ships. I'm getting down there. Yeah. I'm moving heaven and earth. What's it saying?
Heaven and earth.
I am moving heaven and earth to get this search and rescue popping.
You couldn't remember the word heaven.
That's correct. Anyway, but if it's my stepmom,
you're the one that goes, oh, let me go get the bagels for everyone.
I'll get the bagels.
And then you take the long way, you smoke a couple bogeys, listen to a couple songs. But
either way, I'm not going to the concert probably.
But what concert would you go to for the step parents?
I've never been to a concert really.
Really?
I've been to like music shows, but I've never been to one of like those type of concerts. So for me, like you know what? That's not true. I went to a Bryan Adams concert when I was a kid.
Who's that?
At Jones Beach. Summer of '69. I wasn't a fan or anything. I just like went with my dad. But
interesting.
I bet your dad is a big fan.
His buddy who's in his band is the keyboard player for Bryan Adams.
Of course.
So he's all about it. You know it.
I would say that if this was a Taylor Swift concert, everyone would be different in those comments.
Right.
Everyone would be like, of course, yes, go off.
The fact that it's a Blink-182 concert, people are not respecting this man's choice.
Yes.
To mourn how he sees fit. He goes, I'm a huge Blink-182 fan.
I love that.
Huge. I had to go for therapeutic reasons, bro.
All the small things.
And it's like, what can I even do?
Nothing.
Except, here's the thing. There is a lot you could do. Be there for your mother, for one.
I would definitely be there for my mother.
But I don't know how close, when you get to the billions, when you get to this type of wealth, I don't know how close families are, to be honest.
You get raised by nannies and
help. You get raised by the help.
Here's the thing. Like, it does make you appreciate being poor because this person is dying. And they're a billionaire. They probably did horrible things. And the whole world is going, yes, die, bitch, die. Now, if you're poor, you could have done horrible things and everyone will be like, oh, God, I'm so sorry. It's sad. If it was a different group of people, people wouldn't be cheering for it.
Exactly.
Do you think it's a conspiracy theorist? Now,
let's get into that because I've heard some things.
What have you heard? This is amazing.
Okay. So some things that I heard were that they faked their own death.
Oh.
Possible fake their own death.
Great fake.
Yeah.
One of the best death fakes I've heard.
But then also like the CEO of the company was on it. And I don't think he's a billionaire.
No, but you take one for the team, for the Illuminati.
Yeah, I think maybe that's true. He's probably in some gambling debt.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Right after the finals?
You know the vibes.
Of course. How fast will Joker just go back will Joker just go to the parade?
He had a good time. He ended up having a good time.
I know. Did you see him? I like him.
I like him too because he just doesn't make sense.
No, and I think it's not making sense is better than just following the norms.
Exactly. He's just like, because everyone's like, I made basketball my life. He's like, this is not even my second favorite thing to do.
It's amazing.
He's like, this is not even my top 5 things to do.
Sure. I don't even know what my trophy is. My
horses, my beer, my children, my brothers, my wife, Serbia, my country, then basketball.
The show Friends, The Office, the Bridges version.
And then basketball.
Twizzlers, Pull and Peel. Sour Patch Kids.
Hawaiian pizza, goats, then basketball.
Oh, those margaritas with the tiny little bottles in the top. You switch them upside down.
Coronitas, the little tiny Coronas, and then basketball.
Oh yes, the remake of Spider-Man. The one with the Thomas Hollandaise.
Yo, I was thinking about that hollandaise sauce. Never had it.
Neither have I.
Gotta have a Benny.
Never
I've
had
never
a
had a
Benny.
Benny.
No.
Never had a Benny. Okay, we're doing that soon.
We have to.
Soon.
Benny and the Jets. Frex and I are going on a private jet and we're eating Bennington.
Benny and the Frex.
Oh, Benny and the Frex. Yes.
Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna we'll have to do something around it. Like
we have so many Patreons.
We have to go to the best Benny place in the city though.
Where is that? Would that be?
I don't know. I guess we'll Google
Mike
it.
knows.
I'll check.
Thank you.
Mike, do you Rogaine your chest? I saw this thing about how much money. So everyone's talking about how it's $250,000, right? Mm-hmm. They said for a billionaire, that's the equivalent of us spending $20.
Is that true?
Yeah. So for $25 for someone that makes $100,000.
Okay.
So that's no money at all.
That's no money at all. So you kind of get what you pay for. They kind of cheaped out.
They paid $25.
They cheaped out.
I wouldn't go on a boat I wouldn't go on a kayak for $25.
Right. Have you ever been on a kayak?
Yeah, I fell over a lot. I'm not good in the water. I'm not good. I've been in canoes. I tumbled over, kayaks, stumbled over. I'm a pool guy. Hot tub, even better.
Yeah, you're a pool boy.
Oh, God, to be naked in a hot tub.
Do you have a hot tub at your house?
No.
So where do you?
I rent Airbnbs with hot tubs.
Okay, regularly?
Yeah,
for
probably
fun?
once a year.
For fun, and you just go
for fun. I go
weekends?
with the girl.
Okay.
Get some champagne. We get in the hot tub. We make out. Try to have sex. You remember the logistics.
You remember the PEMDAS on that. We open the champagne. We get in the hot tub. We make out a little bit. I finger her. Mm-hmm. We try to have sex.
Doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
Sleepy time.
We go to sleep. That's PEMDAS.
Oh, God. I love a hot tub. Oh.
Also, just to bring it back before we move on, according to Time Out New York, Tartine has the best Eggs Benedict.
Okay. Never heard of it.
Neither have I. I thought you were going to say the place with the big mirror is Balthazar's.
No, that's not on this list. But Russ and Daughters is on this list.
Interesting.
Fuck them.
Fuck them.
Fuck them. I'm not going to go sit down at Russ and Daughters.
I've done it.
Yeah, of course you have.
All right. Fuck them.
Fuck them.
I don't know what you heard, but that's what I heard. That's what I heard. So there is another captivating story about trouble at sea. Oh, the story of the Holland America cruise ship called the MS Prinsendam, which caught fire and sank to the bottom of the ocean in the Gulf of Alaska in 1980. Wow. It's called one of the greatest sea rescues of all time because the Coast Guard was able to rescue everyone on board with no deaths.
Wow.
Huge. And on board the Prinsendam when it sank was a very special woman.
Who?
My mother.
Oh, there she is.
Regina.
Oh, God. That's incredible.
Yeah, she worked as a singer on the cruise ship.
Wow, doing the little variety shows.
Yep. Wow. And so I'm gonna play a video. I want to get her in here for like a longer interview, but she sent a video recounting her experience, which we'll play.
Oh my God.
But basically, well, I'll just play it.
I go to bed one night, I'm tired, and there is a knock at the door, and the guy I was dating at the time comes in and says, "Please wet a towel and put it over your head. We have to leave. The ship is on fire." I did not get a bathrobe. He didn't let me get my glasses, nothing. I ran out of the room, and indeed, the ship was on fire. So we go up to the top deck, and it is utter chaos. Several hours go by. So those of us who were entertainers, we sang all our songs, and we were waiting around trying to make people feel better. As I'm going to my lifeboat station, I see that we're on the top deck. The lounge that had all these windows was on fire, and the windows start to explode. So I crawl along the railing, and I jump into this lifeboat that I was not supposed to be on, and it's jam-packed. Too many people are on it. The Aurora Borealis came out, and it was this brilliant green, and I went, okay, this is good. All right, this is, these are good seats. Sure enough, a monsoon came up. So pretty soon there were 40-foot waves. And the winds, and our lifeboat was, we drifted 40 miles away from the ship. We see helicopters are coming, and there was a tanker. They were rescuing some people. So our little lifeboat nobody was coming to. It was another 24 hours. It got dark out. We were freezing. I was trying to fall asleep. People were hitting me so I wouldn't fall asleep. Remember, I'm still in a nightgown. So then we hear, are there any passengers on board? And it was the Coast Guard cutter. So they had waited till the seas had calmed down a little bit. I was the second to the last person off. They were scrambling and saying, oh no, this is terrible and something's going to happen. And indeed, the last person off, the lifeboat cracked in half and we all would have drowned anyway. You know, we were saved and we were rescued, but our boat had gotten lost. So that's actually the end of the story. But it was quite the adventure, I must say.
Anyway, they end up getting rescued. But it was like 36 hours in the dark.
Scary.
In like 40-foot waves. That's really scary. Yeah, she was like, she said, she's like, yeah, I just said goodbye to everyone I know. I just accepted that I was going to die. And I was at peace with it.
They say that your life really begins when you know that it's the only one that you could live.
Interesting.
So your mom we lived 2 lives. The first life and the second life when we realized we're going to die.
Wow.
And that was your mother then. And that's how she lived ever since.
Yeah.
I love how she laughed. Whenever there's a thing that older people, not older, but like parents do, when they say something that's like really horrifying and they like laugh before they say it, they go 40-foot waves. It's one of my favorite. My mother does the same thing. She'll be like, the truck hit us on both sides, you know? Like the laugh be like, can you believe how horrible my life was?
Hysterical.
Yeah, I love that. Also, your mom sounded like she was getting some hot action.
Well, the whole point of her, like, I've turned it off before, but like, she was really concerned because her pussy was just blowing in the wind because she had no underwear on. She was in this little nightgown.
Whoa!
And so they had to put her in like they put you in a basket and lift you up.
I'm not
basically.
Really?
And so she's like very like Catholic. Like all she could think is, everyone's gonna see me.
Everyone's gonna see.
Yeah.
That's what. I would be in a boat 36 hours. Am I going to die? Oh, no. They finally start rescuing us. I go, pussy! Look, this pussy!
Auga! Auga!
I think it's good to face death. I think that was probably a good experience for your mother in the long run.
Yeah, probably.
I think about death. I try to think about death and what it means. It's the most natural thing we could do as humans.
I know.
It's beautiful. It has to be beautiful.
Yeah. Have you ever found someone dead?
No, have you?
Yeah.
That's hard.
But it was beautiful in a way.
Who was it?
My grandpa. Thanks, bud.
When my grandpa died,
yeah,
my mom, we all went there, and everyone's crying. He was a beautiful man, you know, for World War II, yada yada. My mom goes, we didn't call the ambulance yet. We wanted you to go sit with him. And I go, I don't wanna. And my mom goes, you'll regret it if you don't.
Yeah.
So my mother made me go sit in a room with a dead man for 20 minutes. I start pulling out my phone, playing Snake. I start sending. I go, oh, what emails have I not answered? What do you? I start getting awkward. It was like long enough, you know.
You don't need 20. Like you need like 5 minutes less. You need less than 5 minutes. But
it's not. What am I gonna give him a hug? We barely. We would like not hug that much when he was alive.
So now's your chance.
Oh God! I didn't need that. Okay. I felt I was beautiful to my grandpa. I have zero regrets. I loved him so much, and he knows I loved him. I did not need to sit in a room with his dead body.
Yeah. I have no regrets either.
I have regrets with other people.
What, you want to tell us?
Like my friends that died of drugs.
Oh yes.
Like oh yeah, I wish I intervened a little bit.
Yeah, that is tough.
But my grandpa, zero.
Zero. Yeah, both of my grandparents I was with after or before they died. And I have no regrets. Yeah. I know I was like a good granddaughter, did everything I could.
Yeah.
I brought the vibes.
You brought the vibes. You were good.
I brought the sweet energy, the helpful energy.
It's hard to be a bad grandkid.
I know.
It's really hard.
I'm such a better granddaughter than I am a daughter.
Of course, it's hard to be a good daughter.
Yeah. Well, they say that like grandparents and grandchildren get along because they have a common enemy.
The parents.
The parents.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah.
All right. Mike's telling me it's time to take a break. We'll see you on the other side with more Trouble at Sea. Sweetheart gang, assemble. Sweet, 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 sweet.
Jeremy, do you think I'm annoying or funny?
I think you're funny.
Oh, there you go.
I said a little bit of both.
Oh, Jeremy. What's annoying about me?
Into the mic, Jeremy.
Into the mic.
Into the mic.
This is good stuff.
Listeners, we just asked intern Jeremy, 19 years old, what is annoying about Sebastian? Go ahead, Jeremy.
I won't be offended.
No. Okay.
Into the mic.
I just like sometimes you be raising your voice too high. I don't know.
You be thinking I'm a little sus?
No, not sus. Just I'm like, damn, you screaming, bro.
I gotta be more low key. Yo, you know what? I'm about to re-up my script on Zannies. I'm gonna be good next week, okay, bro?
Damn, he's screaming, bro.
Jeremy rocks.
All right, Jeremy, now do me.
Yeah. Do
You?
Yeah, do Frex.
Am I? What would you ask? Am I? What are annoying?
Annoying or funny?
Funny or annoying?
First,
Yeah.
funny or annoying?
Wow, I never thought about it.
Well, I never thought about a woman being funny.
No, not like that. No.
I'm literally the boss. You
know.
understand? I'm the boss here.
He was
I'm
quick
just
on
saying,
me.
like
saying
the
funny.
two between them. The two between them.
Just between them.
I don't even know. I mean, you're funny. There's definitely times where I've laughed at your jokes.
Okay.
Annoying. I guess a little. I don't know.
Okay, and like it went. Like when am I annoying? Tell me when I'm annoying.
Come on. Jeremy, hurry up.
Nah.
Tell me right now how I'm annoying. Tell me right now.
How you, oh, okay.
We're going to adjust. See, look at me. I'm already down here, Jeremy.
Yeah.
This is all for you.
Bro.
Yeah.
All right, come on.
All right, we'll let you off the hook.
We'll let you off the hook. Okay.
All right, so we don't know how, but I am a little annoying at times.
Yep, and a real
But we don't have the
coin flip,
specifics. We
whether
don't-
you're funny or annoying.
Yeah, definitely not confident in that I'm funny, which is okay.
No, I think you're funny. I think you're
yeah,
funny.
sometimes.
Nice.
Yeah, it's good.
Sometimes. You were quick on the funny with me, though.
Yeah, you're funny too.
Yeah, but you also get you got a very specific feedback on how you're fucking annoying. Well, thank you so much for that social credit score report. The killer whales allegedly are organizing at sea. They have been upping their attacks on yachts and small boats in the Strait of Gibraltar, which I thought was a fake place, but apparently is a real place.
Wow, where is it?
Off the coast of like Spain, Portugal.
Oh,
Gibraltar, a real thing.
I always
I thought it was like a joke.
Me too. I thought it was like a fun word they threw in songs.
Exactly.
Oh, next thing you're going to tell me Panama Canal's real.
Right?
Right?
Out of nowhere, I'm going to tell you that Timbuktu is a real place.
Get the hell
I'm going to
outta
say
here.
out of nowhere. I'm going to drop it on you one day.
Yeah, and
You won't be-
Madagascar isn't just a movie they made up.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
So anyway, these killer whales, 20 attacks last month. They've effectively sunk 3 boats. But now on social media, there's this dumb infographic going around that's going viral where people are saying that the whales are organizing and they're calling it the Orca Wars. Now I'm back to being against infographics.
Yeah.
Now I'm back to being against because people are like, I'm entering the Orca Wars on the side of the orcas. I'm against the humans.
Now here's
Okay, I'm not. How about that?
you're on the sides of the orcas.
I'm on the sides of us. What?
Oh, okay.
If it's a war, it's us versus the orcas.
I mean,
I'm on human side.
that's beautiful. I'm on the human side too. There is one question. What side will Brendan Fraser take?
So people are saying like, oh, they're like organizing and they're rising up against us. But then the scientists are like, actually, killer whales they go through like behavior fads. Literally, like they're TikTokers.
Oh, yeah.
So like a while ago, they were all putting salmon on their head and just like swimming around
To wear his hats.
to be funny, to be cute.
They're
So-
so smart.
That's all it is. Or they're so dumb.
You
They're,
think
they're
so?
the TikTokers of the sea.
Oh, you think so? Oh, my God. I didn't even realize that.
They're on trend.
A bunch of Addison Rays.
Yeah.
Addison Stingrays running around, floating
that's
through
the
the
killer
sky.
whales.
Yeah.
Anyway, fuck them. I just don't understand. Why would you not be on our side? They're not going to let you on their side, first of all. You can't swim.
No. I don't understand people that go whale watching.
Dude, so despite having never been to sea, I have this weird connection with whales where one time, like, just a whale came to me in like a vision,
Okay.
like a big blue whale, and I was swimming beside it and like deep under the sea, and I was touching it like this. And then for whatever reason, even though I've never even been to sea, now before I go on stage, I picture me swimming beside the blue whale, and I experience like calm and power.
So that's like
It's my spirit animal,
that's amazing.
but I've never been to sea, bro.
But that's even more beautiful. That means it's even more real.
Right,
I believe this.
right.
We're on the side of the whales. What are we talking about?
But this is not okay. But I'm on the side of the blue whales. But I'm not on the side of the tick-tocking orca whales.
You're right.
Against humans? Against my mom and cousin? No.
This is my ignorance. I'm lumping all whales together.
Exactly.
so
Blue whale is
sorry.
a whole different thing. They travel like 1 or 2, but mostly alone. They live to like 90 years old.
Really?
They're the largest animal ever. Species ever.
Wow.
All time ever. Although, obviously, I think what this whole like sea thing is bringing up for me, how little we really know about the sea.
The sea's terrifying.
Terrifying.
To think about like the idea of a kraken. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, but is that real or is that a movie?
But we don't know.
We don't know because we've never been down. We don't even know how deep it goes.
We have no idea.
What is scarier to you, the ocean or space?
The ocean.
Ocean, same.
The ocean.
Same.
To die in space is a poetic death.
Yeah, because you just combust.
You're also never going to go to space.
Poof.
Exactly.
You're not going to get to space.
Such a good
The
point.
ocean is here.
It's
I
a
know.
real threat to
Yep.
us. We should pour oil in it. The ocean
BP
is
tried.
it's a real threat to us.
100. BP was trying to save us.
Yeah. Back off of BP.
I know.
The ocean is not our friend, bro.
No.
It is filled with terrors.
We can't even
horrors,
fucking drink it. Everything in it wants to kill us.
Yep.
everything.
Well, you heard about these everlasting jellyfish that never die?
No, but now I
They
did.
live forever. And when they die, they form into this like tiny little like embryo thing and then they're born again.
Horrific.
Terrifying that these things can live forever.
Do you ever like stand out on the edge of the pier in like Long Island City or Williamsburg and just look out into the water at night? How scary that is.
Though it's the East River. That's not what we're talking about. You can't even handle the East River.
I can't handle looking at the East
Like-
River at
Pools are scary too, man.
Yeah.
You know what? It only takes an inch of water to drown, bro.
Are you? So what this is turning into is you guys are babies.
Yeah, goo goo gaga. I don't shower.
Oh, Google Gaga, I can't look at the water at night. It's cold and dark.
For me, it was in the basements. There was always a creature in the basement. You had to run up the
basements
stairs.
are tough.
Yeah, basements were tough. Yeah.
Basements are. Well, I actually to this day come around if I'm like scared in my house, which I am often. I come around the corner literally like this
With finger guns?
with finger guns, 2 finger guns, and I take the corner like I've seen in the movies where you go up against it and then you spin around
I learned
and you just assess the room with my finger, dead ass, 35 years old, finger guns.
Bad Boys 2 style.
Hell yeah. It's like I look cool doing it.
I'm sure you do. I look. Boom! You're dead.
Bang, bang, bang. I shot him dead. Bang, bang, bang. You're dead.
You're dead.
Newsflash, hun. You're
Boom.
dead.
You're dead.
Boom. Let's take a break.
Sure.
We're going to think about the ocean. When we come back, we're going to close out with Emma's Corner. See you there. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. All right, everybody, welcome back to the show. We haven't done this segment in a while. You guys all get to hear from Frex pretty often, but it's very important that Emma gets a chance to speak as well. So
I love Emma.
today we're going to close out with Emma's Corner. And Emma's Corner is the name of the column I had in the newspaper in 5th grade where I gave picks of the week. So here's the picks of the week from Emma's Corner. Number of the week. Do you know what it is?
No.
The number of the week is 12.
Nice.
That is the number that signifies completion and harmony. And it is also the number of hard seltzers that I drank last night.
It's easy. 12 is easy.
Easy. Secondary number of the week, in case you're doing a Powerball. Secondary number, 0. 0 represents sea level, where I will and always have been and always will remain at sea level.
The number of glasses of water you drank before bed.
0.
The number of fucks you give after drinking 12 seltzers.
A big goose egg.
Yes.
0.
The
Okay.
number of days you are vape free.
0. How about we pick a goddamn color of the week?
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what the color of the week is? Coral.
Oh.
Coral reefs, which are in the sea, which I have never seen and never will see. Hottie of the week, Jack Dawson, King of the Sea, and our hearts,
And the world.
and the world as well.
Kate Winslet.
Kate Winslet, also the hottie of the week.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a couple hottie of the week. Kate and Jack.
Kate and Jack. Oh, I love that.
No, wait, what's the bitch's name? Rose. Rose and Jack.
Rose.
Rose and Jack. All right, everybody. We will explore the sea more as this podcast goes on. We're going to get some experts in here. We're going to get to the bottom of this because I'll tell you one thing. I had never thought about this shit in my life until a few days ago. And now I'm going to watch some docs. We're going to get some experts in here. We're going to find out what the fuck is going on in the sea because there's a lot of trouble out there. Stay safe. We'll see you next week.
That's what I heard. Oh, no, that's how Sweetheart Gang roll.